I actually applied for the police and I took a job at Peabody Trust as an admin assistant in their Decent Homes team and formed a really good relationship with the lady who was in charge called Jill, who I loved. And she said to me one day after 6 months or something, have you ever thought about being a surveyor? I know you're waiting for the police, but if you're interested, we'd support you. I think you'd be really good at it. Go and have a think. So went home, had a chat with my parents and thought about things and decided actually it might be quite a good move. I've had experiences of being in the lead, running a job, sitting at a table quite predominantly full of men. When I started out, the only women would be the resident liaison officers, sometimes on the client side, but generally very male. And I find that even though I was there running the job, leading the meeting, I'd have my male partner sat next to me, who was older, and the men would look to him to talk. Even though I was sat there asking them the question myself, they'd look to him, and I would almost feel like saying, hello, it's me, I'm the one talking here and asking you the questions. Things like that I found quite difficult. I suppose I've always relied on knowing people, sort of forming good relationships through project work. And then you might get invited to something and meet some other people there and have a good chat, and then you start to build up a knowledge of key people within the industry, attending key events, conferences, that sort of thing as well. How important is it, a relationship for me? I think it's critical actually. It doesn't necessarily win you work sometimes, but I think it helps with people speaking well of you and trusting you. So they'll say, oh, I've heard of Sophie Muirhead from Calvsey and she did X project with this client and they said she did a good job. I hope that's what they say. That's the kind of thing I think where it really helps you. Obviously sometimes networking does develop actual work opportunities, but it's probably just being known and knowing other people, especially in the industry as small as ours, and it is small, and people move a lot and they'll pop up somewhere else, and it just helps projects to flow better,